Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event of Table Rock Sports Productions. I'm Demi DeSoto along with Christopher Janish coming to you live from Medford, Oregon at Spiegelberg Stadium. Tonight, Mountain Valley Conference. Mountain View comes to town to take on North Medford. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Be sure to download the new version of our free app and watch all of the Table Rock Sports Network events on your phone, tablet, PC, or anywhere that you connect, and it's all free. We also invite fans to check out all the features on our TableRockSports.net website, where you can find easy access to live streaming events, Southern Oregon Sports Spotlight, and our new feature, the Alumni Watch, all coming at you. Coming up in just a minute, when we come back, we'll hear from our coaches. In Coach's Corner, we'll hear from Coach Crum, and we'll also hear from Coach Turner when we come back right after this on Table Rock Sports. Doctors James Savage and Rajiv Rajagopal are happy to welcome Dr. Brian Clevenger to the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls offers a full scope of services from corrective jaw surgery, wisdom teeth removal, general anesthesia, dental implants, and much more. For more information or to schedule a consultation, call 541-779-3781. That's 541-779-3781. We let you enjoy the North Medford Marching Band coming on to play the national anthem. North Medford High School Marching Band performing here in the pregame for you. Glad to be able to present their work to these student athletes. Tell you, carrying those drums, marching up and down the field, that's not an easy task. They're going to play the North Medford fight song now. Sounds a lot like Wisconsin's. Black Tornado getting ready to come out of the tunnel. We're glad to have you here with us as we count down to kickoff here on Table Rock Sports. We're going to take a listen to our coaches and see what they think about tonight. We'll see the Black Tornadoes storming out on the field here. There you have it. Well, let's take a listen as we get from Brian Crum, the head coach at Mountain View, on tonight's game and what he sees coming our way tonight. Glad to have you with us here tonight, folks. Welcome back to the Bills Glass Coaches Corner here from Spiegelberg Stadium. Mountain View Cougars taking on North Medford tonight here with Coach Crum. And you know the crafty old guy on the other sideline. You guys going to have a little chess match tonight. And is it just basically who can do it better?
Oh, I think so, right? I think that's high school football in general. But, no, I love Coach Turner. He's one of my mentors. And, I learned a lot about football and a lot about kids from him. And so it's always great to come play one of his teams because they're going to play hard. They're going to play for 4 quarters and maybe a little extra if they have to, and they're not going to quit. And so, I think our kids are prepared for that, and it should be a really fun one.
So now, going on the road, you have this group of guys. They go on the road, they bond. What do road trips do for a team and for kids?
We are really used to traveling. In fact, this is our 3rd trip down to Southern Oregon already in the first 4 weeks. We've been to Roseburg, we've been to Grants Pass, and so we've been here in the last 4 weeks. So when you play in Central Oregon, you have to travel. So our kids are used to that from the very beginning. But we make sure that they eat, that they know how to travel. We talk about it being a business trip. But I totally believe it's a bonding experience. That's the time that they spend together with their buddies and who they're sitting next to and the music they're listening to and the stories they tell and the games they're playing and those kind of things. So, those are the memories they're going to have for a long time. It's pretty cool.
So, when you talk about, the kids 20 years from now and they think back about playing football and road trips and all that, what do you hope is what they have on their heart when they think back about playing Mountain View football?
I think my goal, obviously, and I think most head coaches, but what I really want them to think about is that was one of the best times of my life. That I was with a bunch of guys that I loved. I had coaches that really cared about me, that taught me more than just the game, that taught me about the game of life. And I hope they look back and say, you know what, I'm successful because of a lot of what I learned on the field and what I learned on Friday night, but also what I learned, Sunday through Thursday doing the things I was supposed to do with guys that really kept after me and that were persistent and made sure that I did my best. And so, if we get kids that come back, I got a couple guys on my staff that played for me in the last 3 or 4 years because they can't get enough of it. So if they want to do that, right, then hopefully I'm doing my job.
There you have it. It's the kind of the vision for the future there from Coach Crum. We're counting down to kickoff. We'll be back in just a moment here on Table Rock Sports. Welcome to the Bills Glass Coaches Corner here as we count down to kickoff at Spiegelberg Stadium. Mountain View, North Medford going at it. The last non-conference game of the year coming in tonight, ranked in the top 10. Doesn't mean a thing. Undefeated at this point, doesn't mean a thing. What means something tonight?
That we get to play. You don't get a second chance at a game. So every game becomes important, and each game becomes more important.
So now with this team, you've got history with this team, with these coaches, probably some of the kids. What are you looking at from these guys that you kind of think you know about?
Well, it's a lot like looking in their mirror, watching them on film. They could call our offense, we could call their offense. So it's going to be a battle of wills tonight.
And so now, North Medford doing, really good. Stats look good. The effort looks good. The camaraderie looks good. What's still something you want to see improve?
All of those things, but, to be disciplined and to play with excitement and fun. But that's why we're here, to play for excitement and fun and for each other. And so if we can build on that will make us a better football team.
Tonight, they're celebrating the veterans and bringing, different part of the community. And as we see that down on the field, Coach talked about it, the veterans out down part of the coin flip there tonight. And being there, they have deferred. And so now the teams will set up. They still do kickoffs in high school football. That's about the only place they still do them is college and high school. They don't do them anymore in youth football. And so it's a point of contention with many. But here we go, getting ready for our broadcast. And Chris, Coach talked about it. They need to play with more discipline. We saw a lot of penalties last week.
And a team that's in the top 10 in the state really needs to play that way. And they can't afford to have those personal foul penalties that are just really cost them in a close game.
Yeah. So coming down here, getting ready for our first. Getting ready for the 7 o'clock kickoff. Down to a minute. The band getting up into the stands. You said 7 games on tonight on Table Rock Sports. We got Mazama and Phoenix. We got Roosevelt and Grant. We got Crater. We got this North Medford game here. All kinds of action all around the state of Oregon for you.
Yeah, a lot of great games at a lot of different levels, Demi, all the way down to Mazama and Phoenix in the 4A, then 5A with Crater, and then, of course, some of our big 6A schools.
Yeah. Mountain View will do the kicking honors. Back deep, Devin Brad. Also back there as well, Josh Baptiste. Glad to have you with us. Before or after the game, you can check out Arby's at 41 East Stewart Avenue, just up the street here. Also the new location out there by the mall, across from Elmer's. Great time. They mean it. They've got the meats. Check it out. Arby's at Stewart or Riverside, and also out there by Elmer's. And they're waiting for exactly 7 o'clock, aren't they? A lot of hurry up and wait.
Yeah, everyone got out there quick into position.
There's the whistle. There's the kick going deep. Mr. Brad's going to watch it go into the end zone, and the North Medford Black Tornado will start off 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. I want to thank you for joining us here tonight, and the people who helped make this possible, including the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Drs. James Savage, Rajiv Rajagopal. They're happy to welcome Dr. Brian Clevenger to the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. With offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls, they offer a full scope of services from corrective jaw surgery, wisdom teeth removal, general anesthesia, dental implants, and much more. Give them a call.
Pass complete to Carpenter. Had to dive back for that one, but a great heads-up play.
I tell you what, that was a great time for him. That Carpenter's been really good with his catches. We'll talk about stats coming up here in just a minute. But the first one, right out of the gate, a 39, we'll see, we'll call it a 19-yard pass play. 19 yards for Brennan Stultz. Starting quarterback, receiving, that's going to be Carpenter. 19 yards on the first catch. North Medford getting ready to go. Another first down. And around, here comes Baptiste. He's got a lane. He's across the 50. Down into Mountain View territory and still rolling.
Yeah, a few flags down. Just past the line of scrimmage.
See what we get here. Penalty will go against the Black Tornado. It's going to be first and 13, so it's a spot foul.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a spot foul and a replay of the down.
Yeah. Hand off to Brad. He's got a little bit of lane, cross the 40. And he's going to pick up about 4 yards on his first carry for Mr. Brad.
Good job by the Mountain View defense.
Yeah, they filled that hole really well. Brad on the season, he's had 58 carries tonight, and then 448 yards. He's averaging 7.9 per carry, and he has 8 touchdowns. Not bad for 3 preseason games. That carry doesn't get much. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. Clock continues to run here in the first quarter. Nothing yet on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Nothing yet on any of the John L. Scott scoreboards, which you can watch all 7 games on Table Rock Sports. Stoltz under center. There's Brad. He gets across the 45. Pickup of about 2. Looks like it's going to be 4th and 4 maybe. I think that's what they're saying. 4th and 4 as the clock continues to run.
Yeah, I mean, 4th and 4, and the Black Tornado are going to go for it. Stoltz getting the play call now.
That's the MO for Turner. He likes to play hard-nosed football. It's like, yeah, we're going to run it. Let's try and stop us.
Yeah, well, and especially here on the 45, still a lot of room.
Yep. So Brad in the backfield with Stoltz. Little shift there. Oh, and they do a quick kick. Oh, that's a horrible kick. I think he thinks it touched somebody. Carpenter picked it up. We'll see here what they rule. Nope, they're going to say it was down. I think Carpenter thought it bounced off the Mountain View player, so he picked it up and tried to run with it.
Yeah, well, and I think even if he didn't think that it bounced off the Mountain View player, if there's a chance that it did, he was going to try to take advantage of it.
Yeah, it's like they will always tell you play till you hear the whistle. So North Medford started off on their 20, and they ran 6 plays and punted. So now Mountain View gets there first. They start off on the 44, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Mountain View. Got a quick penalty flag. 2 penalties already for North Medford.
Yeah, not how they wanted to start this one out. But, you know, some people have a theory if you talk about penalties, you're going to increase the number of penalties that you get. And I'm sure that they talked about penalties before this game.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a topic of conversation. There's a handoff over the middle. Gain on the play there. Number 34, the ball carrier. That is Keenan Harpole. So a Harpole on his first carry. Picks up about 5. First pass attempt. Complete to number 3. And that is a first down with the catch there, Jack Barrett. So Barrett with a 6-yard reception. First completion on the night for Mountain View. Jacoby Moss, the quarterback, pitches out. Nice tackle being made there on the Black Tornado. Stepping up into the hole, making the play, Luke Pugliano.
Yeah, I mean, Pugliano with a big-time play there. just stood him up.
So he's had 2 rushes. That one he lost a yard. He had 4 on his first carry. That one -1, so he's got 3 yards on 2 carries tonight. Keenan Harpole, the senior. Pass, looking over the middle, going down deep, and it's overthrown. That's going to bring up now, looks like it's going to be 3rd and 11. Back now, going to draw up the middle. He's got some room. Boy, he's got some room. On the carry there. 15-yard run for the quarterback.
Well, and that's exactly what Mountain View needed. Move the chains.
Yeah. Jacoby Moss on the carry. Picked up 15 on his first run. Little quarterback shuffle there. As the sun starts to set, the lights come on. First and 10.
Hard tackling there by the North Medford defense.
Yeah, exactly. Mazama's up 7-0 over Phoenix in the first. North Bend up 7-0 over Crater. Oh, boy, he's just bouncing off those hits. That's a guy you're going to have to wrap up.
Yeah.
6-yard carry there. Harpole got 12 yards now on 3 carries. Moving the chains, as you say, Chris. They get it back to him again. And swarming defense, no gain on the play.
Yeah, a little bit of yardage lost. Now it looks like it'll be 4th and about 4. So big time for a stop for the defense.
4th down and 4. Big defensive stop there by the Black Tornado.
Bugliano in on that one.
Yeah, he just filled that hole. So North Medford will take over on downs. First and 10. Here the Black Tornado come out in the shotgun formation. Stoltz backing up, throwing to the outside. He's got his receiver. Pass is completed. Going to be a short gain of about 5. On the catch is Devin Grafton. 2nd and 5. Cool fall night. Brad in the backfield with Stoltz, 2 receivers. He runs out looking for the pitch. Decides to keep it. He pitches it out wild. They're lucky they got it back, boy. That was some wild play with the ball there, Chris.
Yeah, well, they didn't get it back. They fumbled it out of bounds.
Yeah. Maintaining possession, stopping the clock, but that's not how it was drawn up.
Yeah.
See what they got up their sleeve here. No score on the John L. Scott scoreboard yet. Penalty. Getting marked off again. That's going to make it now 3rd down and 9. Stoltz rolls to his left. Got a man. Got Cassette on the catch out to the 32-yard line. It looks like that'll be enough for a 1st down. 10-yard catch there for Cassette.
And I mean, that's the kind of play that you say, go to the 1st down and turn around.
Yeah.
And we'll
and look for the ball.
We'll get that. And that's all you're really asking for is to get that 1st down, and the Black Tornado got it there.
Yep. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Black Tornado. Here's the pitch to Brad. He's got to cut up the middle. Going to go around the outside. He's across midfield. He's fast. And, he gets drug out of bounds. But not before a long run. 40-yard run for Brad. Gives him 52 on the night. Boy, he cut back against the grain and just kept on going.
Yeah, great running for Devin Brad.
First and 10 now. Ball sits at the 33-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout. A little confusion out on the field. We'll take one, too. We'll be back after this. Stay with us here on Table Rock Sports. The Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery provide professional, personal, and compassionate care for their patients. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls practice the full scope of services, from corrective jaw surgery to wisdom teeth removal and much more. For more information or to schedule your complimentary dental implant consultation, call 541-779-3781. And we welcome you back here, North Medford on the move. Stoltz looking over the middle. He's got a receiver. Carpenter makes the grab. Touchdown, Black Tornado. What a catch by Carpenter, Chris. We've seen him make those grabs again and again.
Yeah, Demi. Such a great run. Stoltz led him a little bit, but Carpenter reached down and was able to get his hands on the ball and just bring it in.
Boy, it was thrown over his shoulder just perfectly. We'll take a look at it when we get out of the break here. Danny Cassette now on for the point after. Even with the bad snap, he gets it through. Boy, that was shaky there for a second. But they get it through. Let's take a look at that. Take a look at that replay here. On the replay, the catch was just something else here. Take a look. Here's the play right here. Here you see they line it up. Drops back. There goes Carpenter down the middle of the field. Over his shoulder, sticks it out, makes the catch. Falls into the end zone for the score, Black Tornado. Look at the little celebration going on. Some happy campers there. The first score, touchdown. So Carpenter gets his first TD of the game. That was going to be a 30-yarder. Nicely done. Nicely thrown ball, too. I mean, just placed right over the top of his shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, with a throw like that, when you have to make that throw long over the middle, it's better to lead him a little bit than make him come back for it because that defender is right there on him.
Yeah, he's the only one who can make that catch.
Yeah.
The defender couldn't get to that ball. He'd have to go through Carpenter to get to it. So, nicely done. Want to remind you, you are watching the Lithia Superstar Game of the Week. Coming at you. Glad to have you with us on Table Rock Sports. There's the kick, some speed around the outside. He's got a couple to beat. And finally brought down out there on the outside by Danny Cassette. And so he makes the tackle. They'll have it 1st and 10. (7-0) on the John L. Scott scoreboard on this Friday night from Spiegelberg Stadium. Demi DeSoto along with Christopher Janish. Mountain View Cougars now going to try to get back in here. Lineman shift. Huh. That's interesting. And we got a penalty flag on this. Trying to figure out what that was. The tackle moved to the other side. It was almost like in chess when you castle.
Yeah.
That's going to go against Mountain View. Now here they go. Nice carry there. Gets back to the penalty yards and a couple 7-yard run there on the carry for Harpole, the senior, Keenan. So he picked up about 7. He's got 10 yards now on 3 carries. Second and 7. There they go again on that movement. That's interesting. They shift a tackle over to be a tight end. Rolling out. He's got a man wide open. Big tight end. Oh. Big hit being laid there, but the catch is complete. And it's going to be a first down out to the 40-yard line. That was a monster hit, though.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, Mountain View's tight end, Demi, kind of slowed down to come back the other way, and the hit came from behind.
Look, here it comes. Boom, and it was on the chest. It wasn't helmet to helmet, as you see it there on the replay. Back to live action now. Got a whistle. Penalty flag down. Mazama's up over Phoenix 7-0. We've got North Bend and Crater tied at 7. Grant is 7-0 over Roosevelt. And North Medford leads here 7-0. Some of the games on tonight on Table Rock Sports. It'll repeat first down, but it'll be 1st and 15.
South Medford hitting McMinnville.
Yeah.
7-0.
Pass over the middle. He's got his man. Good defense there. Batiste coming in, helping out. Good initial coverage there also, that time by Nolan Morris. We saw him last week, Chris, make a pick 6 for 98 yards. And according to a conversation I had in a car with B.G. Gould, that may be a Medford record.
Yeah. That's an impressive. It's hard to get that opportunity, much less make the play.
Yeah. Last year, it's really funny, the helmets reversed. Last year, North had black helmets. Mountain View had red. Nice defensive play there on that one, coming up to make the big stop on the black there, Jaden Sandusky.
Now a 3rd and long situation for Mountain View.
Yeah. Gonna be 3rd and 15. Out of the shotgun. High snap, rolling to his right. Got to get outside the defenders. Throwing deep down the middle. And it's picked off. Coming back the other way. Opportunity for a return. Morris with his 2nd pick of the season, still on his feet and running. And he takes a nice little pop, knocking him into tomorrow, into the 40-yard line. Nolan Morris. I'm just going to call him Pick.
Yeah.
What a nice one there, boy. I'll tell you what.
Phil and Demi, just like we talked about just a few minutes ago, he got the opportunity, he made the pick, but great running. He broke a tackle. It looked like a sure tackle. He was able to just stay on his feet to give North Medford some great yards to start off his offensive drive.
There you see the throw coming downfield. And right there, Morris right in the right place, comes over, makes the pick, makes the return, runs it back, gets a good hit. He's on his way. Back to live action now. The outlet pass to Carpenter. Breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, gets some yardage down to the 32. And North Medford's defense coming up big. Clock continues to run here. 20 seconds or so coming up here in the period. North Medford on the road, 3-0 so far. Would like to go to 4-0 in the preseason before conference starts. There's Brad up the middle. Ooh, tripped up quickly. Nice job on the tackle there. Getting his mitts on him early there is Blake Warner. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Glad to have you with us. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, it is 7-0. And we'll be back right after this coming up on Table Rock Sports. Thanks for being with us. We're back in just a moment.
1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit Eye Care.
The Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery provide professional, personal, and compassionate care for their patients. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls practice the full scope of services from corrective jaw surgery to wisdom teeth removal and much more. For more information or to schedule your complimentary dental implant consultation, call 541-779-3781. There's a run by Brad. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, North Medford. Brad runs down the sideline and just tiptoes his way into the end zone. What a great play. There you see it where we pick it up, where he comes down the sideline. There he goes, gets shoved into the end zone. Usually you want to shove the guy out of the end zone, but they shoved him into the end zone.
Well, I think at that point you're just trying to shove him wherever you can.
Danny Cassette on now for the play, for the point after. There's the kick. It's up. It's good. Danny Cassette. And just like that, North Medford now leads it 14-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Not much time taken off the clock there. A few seconds, 8 seconds off the clock. Gonna come out, it'll be 1st and 10 when the Mountain View Cougars take over. Glad to have you with us here. Want to remind you about the people who help make this possible, like Bill's Glass. You know, they're proud to be a sponsor of high school athletics. Bill's Glass has been an industry leader and a clear choice in Southern Oregon for over 50 years. Covering the full spectrum of glass from your vehicle to any room in your house. They're locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. Glad to have them on our team. Boy, Brad had a nice strong run there.
Yeah.
And now kickoff. Going back for Mountain View is Jack Barrett, the senior. Back deep to receive. And he's only on one side of the field. That's really weird. It's a big open side over here on the near side. And that's why they know that pooch kick's coming. Not sure why they get that pooch thing going. Don't want the big run back. All right, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They'll start off at the 44-yard line. And coming up also, too, we've got Crater now up 13-7. And that's over North Bend High School. Mazama up 13-0 over Phoenix. So Mountain View needs to get some kind of a drive here going, Christopher.
Yeah, this is the point in the game that they really want to get something going offensively.
Ooh, jumped over the bench there. Picked up 6. That's going to bring 2nd down and 4. They line up in the I formation. Back deep, Keenan Harpole, the main runner tonight. He gets it, waits for the hole, very patient there. And he's going to have the first down. He's going to pick up 10 on that one. And it will be, well, indications, a 1st and 10.
Yeah, good tackle by the Black Tornado. Just came 6 yards too late.
Very patient. You see him sit there and wait for the hole to open up. Then he bursts through it.
Yeah.
Oh, pass intended outside, broken up there. Nice play on the defensive side by Grafton. Devin just kind of got in the way of the ball, got in the way of the receiver. Comes a blitz. Oh, they blitzed the wrong way. Oh, there it is. Boy, he just pounding in there. Nice job.
That run game is so hard to stop.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you've got Keenan Hartpool and he's just bouncing off people and running through people. He's out taking a quick break here right now. They come out of the I formation. Nice tackle being made there on the defensive side by Jaden Sandusky. Boy, he fills those gaps really quick. Gets inside the 35 down to the 34. That's going to bring up a decision here for coach. Going to be 4th down and 4? No, 4th and 3. Looks like they're going. Tight formation here. Look at this. Full stack backfield. What do we got?
Timeout, Mountain View.
Mountain View says, okay, not the defense we wanted to see. All right, so we'll take a timeout too. We'll be back on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 14-0 North Medford. Mountain View on the move. Let's see what they can come up with. We'll be back in just a second.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is a guy from Lithia who made it all possible. Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos.
You want someone who's gonna take care of you and not just a dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass.
All right, 14-0 now. Here we are in the second quarter. Looking for the slant, not there. It's coming around. He's going to throw it downfield, slinging it. Oh, almost another interception there. Matisse said, I know I had that one.
Yeah. Well, just there's so much loft on the ball.
And the arm strength, though, there for Jacoby Moss.
Yeah.
Running to his left, off balance, off the wrong foot, and flung it 35 yards in the air. Not bad. Boy, St. Mary's up over Gold Beach 30-0.
Wow.
Jamie Young doing a great job this year there. Grant up 24-0 over Roosevelt. 21-7, Crater in the lead. And 20-0, Mazama. South Medford leads McMinnville 7-0. trying to go downfield on the streak there to Devin Grafton. Just overthrew him a little bit. Grafton's fast, but he's just not that fast.
I don't know who is that fast.
Yeah, I don't know who could have got that catch. We'll have to wait and see. $9:29 to go here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Brad cutting back against the grain, trying to get outside. One man to beat there. He's got some yardage. Cross midfield, fighting off two defenders, and he goes out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Devin Brad on another great carry.
Oh, and even there when Brad forced out of bounds, wasn't close to being tackled. He just ran out of field to run on.
Yeah. That darn sideline just shows up. So they're going back to the huddle now. Right down in front of you here. Look at this. Batiste going to the flag, and he's got it. Touchdown, Black Tornado.
No signals up by the officials.
I see a flag back here.
Yeah, flag in the backfield.
Going to have a holding call. Well, scratch that. Let's bring it back. Good effort, though, by Batiste. Boy, he burst out there and just went. It was like a track meet down the sideline.
Yeah. You know, Demi, I always say it's amazing how good of a run you can have with one or two holds to help you.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing you can't get done with that.
So often we see those plays that are called back that are touchdowns or really big plays, but you have to remember that usually there's a guy about to tackle him that someone said, hey, I can't let that happen, and did everything they could to stop it.
Sure. Or when they're going to kill your quarterback.
Yeah.
Under center, here's Stultz dropping back. Delay gets it to Batiste again, and he's brought down there. Nice play on the defensive side. Good tackle made by number 72, Blake Warner, the senior. So that's going to make it 2nd and 20 now. From the 46-yard line. Stultz out of the gun. Breaking away. Decides to just tuck it away. Forward progress. Not a lot he could do there.
Yeah.
Could hear coach next door saying, we want a 70-yard play. What do we call? If it was only that easy, right?
Yeah.
That noisy student section over there tonight. Glad to see the kids getting involved. Have we seen that at the volleyball? Stultz looking. He's going to have to, he puts a little spin move. He'll go and run for it. Ooh. Going to have a flag there. I don't know if that's going to be a helmet to helmet. Oh, going to be a bad block. Okay. So on the penalty there, like again, we've seen 6 penalties so far in the game. Okay, so now that's going to put him in a 4th down situation on the 49. They're going to go for it, and they're going to bring in Colby Neuron, give Stultz a chance to shake the butterflies out of it. They kick it away. On the return here, coming down the left side, trying to get to the sideline. He has a little bit of room. And finally brought down there on the outside by number 18, Chance Costanzo. And that's where they'll set up shop, 1st and 10. I want to remind you, for all the people that help make this possible for these broadcasts, we thank them very much, including My Circle K. Get your crunch on with the crispy crunchy chicken. It's available at My Circle K, and that's a game winner right there. Find them, follow them, kick back with them at My Circle K. Sounds pretty good right now.
Yeah, it does.
There's some gang tackling right there. Another run that time for Keenan Harpole, the senior. Mountain View Cougars come into tonight 1-2 on the season, their league record. They have not had a conference game yet. Ball now on the 34-yard line, man in motion going up to the top side. Here's again, back to Harpole. Driving, boy, he's strong. For Mountain View, their overall rank is number 39 in the OSAA. Superintendent is Shay Michelson. Principal is Michael Hicks. The athletic director is Lance Haas. Athletic trainer Lindsey Hagler. And the head coach, Brian Crum. We heard from him in Coach's Corner. Assistant coaches, Taylor Valerga, also Michael Huff, Paul Valerga, Brant Miller, Tanner Cook, Neil Eschshire, and Noah Spear. That is the Mountain View crew.
Talk about staying on his feet. He picked up almost 10 yards after the initial contact.
Yeah. Did that and just got the first down. Progress will get them up there. Boy, when you have a workhorse, you use them.
Yeah. Yeah, Harpole not able to get much yardage on that carry.
Be about 2nd and 7, let's call it. Pitch back to Harpole with a full head of steam. He's brought down hard that time. Nice tackle made there. Sandusky again.
Yeah, Sandusky wrapped him up at the hips and then just threw him to the ground.
Yeah, wrestled him down like it was a rodeo. Under center now, Jacoby Moss. I formation. Deep back is Harpole. Oh, hello to my little friend. And there is a sack by Jed Carpenter.
Yeah, Carpenter came from the outside. No one had a block on him. He read the play perfectly, wrapped him up, and put him down.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that was, that had to hurt. Let's take a look at that. Here it comes back. We get him lined back up. Here's the play. We'll show it to you in a second here. Get back to the live action.
Yeah, with 4th and long, Mountain View is going to punt. Josh Baptiste back for the Black Tornado to receive.
I'd like to get that touchdown back. Uh-oh. High snap. Gets it off, though. Kind of a crooked kick, going wobbler over to the sideline. Going to go straight across the sideline down the 35. And that's where it's going to be. North Medford will take over 1st and 10 there. Want to remind you, coming up, Friday night football coming up here on Channel 10. Check it out. You know, you can join up with Table Rock Sports and the NFHS Network for the fall playoffs when they are ahead. You can get a single 1-month pass for $9.95. It'll give you access to all the local teams' championships. Championship excitement from Table Rock Sports and the NFHS Network. We are the official provider for the NFHS and the OSAA. Doing the championship games. Looking forward to that here in the postseason. Who will be in the big show? Yet to be determined. Brad trying to outrun the coverage. Gets a couple yards on it. Counting down, under 3.5 minutes to go in the half. North Medford band in their white uniforms. Stoltz looking deep. He's got a man just over the hands there. Devin Grafton. It was close.
Yeah.
Just a little much.
Yeah, Grafton had room on the defender. Stoltz just couldn't quite get it to him.
That's going to bring up a, is that 2nd or 3rd? 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 7 now for the Black Tornado. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Taking their time in the huddle. Back out of the shotgun. Stoltz. Oh. He had on the streak there to Cole Zoller. Incomplete pass there. That now is going to bring up a 4th down situation for the Black Tornado. 2:54 to go on the John L. Scott scoreboard here in the first half. 4th and 7. Panthers up 14-0 over McMinnville in their preseason game. Grant up 24-0 over Roosevelt. Crater up 28-7 over North Bend. Ozama up 21-0. St. Mary's up 36-0 over Gold Beach. Stoltz looking for the quick out pass. Nice catch out there by Grafton. Makes the catch, and he's going to have the first down on the 4th down conversion.
Great play there for the Black Tornado Demi.
Yeah.
Able to just pick up the first down. Grafton able to make the catch and tuck his feet inbounds before going out.
Into Mountain View territory. Knowing Coach Turner, he'd like nothing more than to sustain a drive here for the last 2 and change. And Brad on a nice carry there, picks up about 6. Let's see. Yeah, about 6. That's a cool breeze coming out tonight.
Yeah, a great night for football.
This is where it feels like fall. Cool breeze out here at Spiegelberg Stadium. Band getting lined up for halftime. They give it to Batiste, trying to get around the corner. Ooh, gets a big horse collar tackle there and goes down. On the tackle there, number 88, Titus Schultz, the tight end also. And it is another 1st and 10. Got a penalty flag down on the play.
Stoltz tried to keep that one himself, didn't get anywhere.
Looks like he's going to be marching against the Black Tornado. They'll be repeating first down, 1st and 15.
They're going to actually decline it, I think.
So they do decline it. So
yeah.
That's an interesting call.
Now
there.
will be 2nd and 10 instead of 1st and 15.
Stacked backfield, I formation. Brad the deep back. Stoltz under center. Here it is. Hands off. Brad coming around the outside. Trying to get around the corner. He's got some room. Gets knocked out of bounds, but he gets the first down on there. He's got a 14-yard carry. Stoltz quick to hand that ball off, and Brad does the rest. Black Tornado right now on the John L. Scott scoreboard ahead 14-0. Incomplete there on the outside.
Yeah, Stoltz just got that one a little bit too high for Carpenter.
Which is saying a lot.
Yeah.
Usually things aren't too high for him. That kid can jump. He can dunk.
Yeah.
He did it the other time at the volleyball. I threw there was a rubber ball that had got kicked up into the booth, and I threw it down to him, and he went and dunked it. I'm like, okay, smarty pants. Thanks a lot. Brad cutting against the grain, trying to get a couple tough yards, taking on the entire Mountain View interior. Up to the 20-yard line. A minute to go and change here in the half. Coming up at the half, we'll have the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. You can visit Play Medford, check out all the schedules, classes, tours, all the great stuff they've got going on in the Southern Oregon community, theplaymedford.com. Fakes it to Brad, looks over the top for Carpenter. Oh, there's going to be a flag on that one.
And a second flag came in late, plus a third one thrown back at the line of scrimmage.
That's personal foul kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So first of all was the interference call in the end zone. Then you had some fisticuffs going on down here. That's what you want to call it. 28-14, Crater over North Bend. Okay. So we'll start again from the 20. .36 seconds to go in the half. Stoltz over the top. He's got his man. Grafton. Touchdown, Black Tornado. Number 10, Devin Grafton, the senior, with the grab. And Carpenter right there to congratulate him. Nicely done. Team must like having the band right behind them.
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden, they're like, hey, wait, they're right behind us. And Cassette makes the extra point, and the Black Tornado go up 21-0. And what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at that touchdown pass and catch, as it was very nice right over the top. Here we go. So Stoltz looks to the outside, goes right over the top. There's Grafton wide open over the middle. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Black Tornado. As they go up there, 20-0, and then with Cassette's extra point, 21-0. Making it good. Coming back out now for the kick. Live action, 21-0 here. Forgot to stop the clock. There's actually 31 seconds left.
Well, and Demi, we talked about a slow, sustained drive for the last 3 minutes of a half. That's exactly what North Medford did.
Yeah, so Grafton with a catch, Carpenter with a catch, Brad with a run.
Not impossible for Mountain View to score in this 30 seconds, but it's hard to get all the way down the field in that amount of time.
Yeah. You're going to pooch it? Yeah, look at, they do this little pooch thing again. Calls for a fair catch. Medford with a 21-0 lead. If you're watching online, it's right now showing the touchdown.
Well, I think it's not actually that delayed. I think it's because we have all of the streams going at once.
We're delayed. Nice run there by Harpole. Had nothing going up the middle, so he stepped back and went right, and out of that resulted in a few-yard pickup.
Clock will continue to run.
Picked up 3 on that one. Oh, they picked up 4.
And they're just going to let it run out.
And the clock will run out as we go to the half. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford leads it 21-0. It is the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. We'll be right back. And we'll hear from Brett Champion, our superintendent of schools. Thanks for being with us here on Table Rock Sports.
Yeah.
How have you found Medford and how's the transition been?
The whole Medford community has been incredibly welcoming and supportive, and I've loved to see how this entire community rallies around our schools. I mean, it's just such good things happening for kids all over this community. It's good stuff.
What did you see about the district that presented opportunities you're interested in, challenges maybe that you'll face here in Medford?
Yeah, a lot of great things already happening for students here in this school district. I mean, some of the work around pathways is really incredible, and opportunities for kids to get involved early on to see, am I interested in a particular field or not, and learning that is really incredible here in the district. Yep. And then we have a great board of directors who is very interested in how do we ensure that our students are ready for whatever their next step is? And we talk about having every option open for them. And so that's important too, to have a board that understands that it's got to be always about the students. And then I've gotten to know a lot of the staff here in the district, and whether they're in the classroom or coaching, or they're at central office, or frankly in cafeterias or driving a bus. These are folks who are focused on the students, and so having that opportunity to work with these adults who are so interested in ensuring that our students are successful is just a joy. And so it has been part of my very fortunate career to be able to work in districts where that's been the case, and that's certainly the case here too. And so I was very interested in doing that in a little bit different locale here in Southern Oregon, which has been a joy as well.
Excellent. Heard great things about your visits to Kids Unlimited and Logos to charter schools.
Sure.
School is a little different as we go forward. Meeting the needs of kids, so that's a neat opportunity within the district, a new opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. So this idea of options for kids is something that is very exciting to me. We know that as adults, we like having options whenever we make choices about a variety of things, and the same should be true for our parents and for our students as well. Within a system, having opportunities for students to explore a variety of things, whether, to your point, whether it is in a different environment, a particular different school, or whether it is within our traditional schools, having options for kids is always a good thing. And frankly, it leads to a more quality education because then the student's able to get in and experiment with some things. And it's not just finding things they love. That's exciting, of course.
Yep.
But equally exciting is when kids get into something and realize, I hate this. You know, I mean, how much better to discover that when you're 16?
They call that math. Right?
No. How much better to discover that you think you want to be a vet, and instead of figuring out at 26 after you've invested in all the schooling that I don't really like this, how much better when you're 16 to say, this is gross. I don't want to deal with this. I mean, no offense to vet folks. I appreciate those guys. But again, we want to make sure that there are options for kids in a variety of places, not just high school either.
Yeah.
One of the things we talk about, I love the staff here in the Medford School District, talking to some elementary teachers recently, this idea of making sure that students are building relationships with each other in our classrooms is so important because we're a relationship business. I mean, that's what we're all about. And so part of our work with social emotional learning and ensuring that our kids are knowing how to get along with each other and part
Next up, we hope you enjoy Don't You Worry About a Thing.
The North Medford Marching Band for your listening enjoyment. Glad to feature these student athletes here at halftime. Visit playmedford.com for all the information, our Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Glad to bring it to you here. Some scores from around the league at halftime. South Medford up over McMinnville 14-0. Got Crater up 28-14 over North Bend. We got Mazama up 21-0 over Phoenix. Grant up over Roosevelt. Some of the scores around. Coming up tomorrow, we got some soccer coming your way. Roseburg at North Medford. Some girls soccer at 1 o'clock. And then also, too, some boys soccer. South Eugene at Grants Pass.
We'll end tonight's show with a song from 1970, directed by Immajoy, with the signed seal delivered.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
The Know Your Role campaign is incredibly needed and incredibly vital and important to establish boundaries, safe boundaries for children to play.
It's got to be a proactive culture where everybody enjoys the game.
At least creates awareness that some things need to change in order for the youth sports world and even actually the adult sports world to continue.
Knowing your role means that the parent, the coach, the referee, the fans, we all have a role.
Well, the crowd's all riled up, ready for the second half. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, 21-0 is our score, and 3 scores. 1 for Devin Brad, 1 for Mr. Grafton, and 1 for Mr. Carpenter. 2 passes, 1 running touchdown, good ball movement, good defense for the Black Tornado. They've had to contend with a good running back, Keenan Harpole. He's got close to 100 yards, and doing great for Mountain View. Coach Crum says that, I know Coach Turner and know what it's like. But taking a look around some of the scores around, it's halftime at a lot of the games. They're just getting underway. Grant up 31-6 over Roosevelt. 21-0 here. Crater up 31-14 over North Bend. That one's just before the half. St. Mary's up in the second, 36-0. As we take a look going into the second half, Mountain View has got to get a couple things going. The running game's been going good for them. They've had some good passes, but North Medford really shut them down defensively.
Yeah, I mean, the North Medford defense is something that we've talked a lot about this season and just how well they've done shutting teams down and not allowing them to score. And we've seen that today. We've seen Mountain View, get some good running down the middle and make some great plays, but overall, North Medford just comes back and suppresses any momentum that Mountain View has been able to gain.
Yeah, we saw 1 touchdown actually called back, too, with Batiste. Guy had that big run, but it got called back.
Yeah.
So 21-0 is where we sit. North Medford ranked number 7 in the OSAA Power Rankings, ranked number 8 in the coaches poll. But, again, the only one that really matters when anything comes down to it is the OSA Power Ranking, because that determines your seeding for the playoffs.
Yeah.
You've got several different things out there, coaches polls, and you got media polls and all of that, but when it comes down to it, it's like the BCS standings. That's all that counts, not the AP poll. Right now, North Medford back on the field warming up. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back, getting ready for the second half in just a moment.
Circle K is your on-the-go tailgate headquarters. Whether it's a home game or a road game, when you need a big play, call on My Circle K. From their always fresh premium brewed coffee, ice-cold fountain drinks and sodas, fresh made-for-travel deli items. When it comes to special teams, nothing is more special than My Circle K's Kickback Reward Program. Rewards every purchase, every time. Find them, follow them, throw a tailgate party with them. MyCircleK.com.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos.
You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guide during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Teams are getting ready to come back on the field. Again, thank you for being with us here. Soccer coming your way tomorrow. Rosenberg girls at North Medford. That one at 1 o'clock. South Eugene at Grants Pass. That one is boys soccer. That one also at 1 o'clock. And then coming up after that, we have a listing on the YouTube there, but that's for volleyball. My guess is that's starting the Thursday lineup. They have volleyball on Saturdays, do they?
No, but it might be Tuesday because it's a 5A.
Oh, 5A. Okay. Have to see there. But if you haven't checked it out, you can watch Table Rock Sports games.
Oh, it is Saturday.
Saturday. Wow, that's interesting. A Saturday volleyball game. That's going to be Thurston at Crater tomorrow at 1:15.
That's a football game I wouldn't mind watching again.
Yeah, exactly. Thurston and Crater, that was a good one. North Medford coming back on the field now. They will be kicking off. What's the over-under on the pooch kick? Pretty good chance.
I don't know. I think he's going to go for it.
Oh, he boots it. Look at it. Why aren't they doing that? Why aren't they doing that? Danny's like, yes, sirree.
I saw just a minute ago when they were still in the huddle, Danny, stepped out of the huddle and did a couple of practice kicks, and you could tell that he wasn't practicing a little pooch kick or trying to squib it or anything like that. He was practicing swinging for the
real
fence.
Deal.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Getting ready. It is now officially the third quarter. Glad to have you guys with us. 1st and 10 for the Mountain View Cougars at the 20-yard line. And they go back to what worked in the first half. Harpole getting dragged down back there. Sandusky again, dragging him down by the shoulder pads.
Sandusky and Bugliano have both been very instrumental in this North Medford defense.
Yeah, they're both menaces back there.
Yeah.
Brings up a 2nd down and 3. Ball now at the 27-yard line. Mountain View comes out in the second half, down 21-0. Want to get back in this game. Have a golden opportunity. Here's a pass, looking back. He's got a man over the open. Picked off. Chance Costanzo. Costanzo all the way for the pick 6 touchdown. And that wasn't by chance. He pulled that off perfectly. Stepped right into the passing lane. Nice job by Chance. So North Medford now, a pick 6 last week, a pick 6 this week, a pick 6 the week before. Cassette, Morris, and Costanzo.
Yeah. That's good to have a defense that is reading passes that well.
Cassette in for the point after. It is up. And it is good. And so just like that, North Medford jumps out 28-0. And as we take a look at this play, here it is. So here you see they drop back. He's looking over the middle. There comes the pass. He just steps right in front of it, playing back there in the safety, and then he just runs right up the middle. He's got a wedge around the outside. Chance into the end zone for the touchdown for the Black Tornado.
Well, and Demi, what also helped with that is the Black Tornado defense had some pressure in the backfield that made him have to get that throw off quick.
So Chance Costanzo with the pick 6. That's a way to start the half for the Black Tornado.
I feel like we were just here.
Yeah, exactly, right?
So now is the real question.
To pooch or not to pooch?
Yeah.
I mean, why not send them back? Because, like, when they pooch kicked it, they get it out to the 30 or the 40. It's like on these kicks, they start at the 20.
Yeah.
There you go, Danny. Taken right at the goal line, so they'll stop it there. You can't run it out of the end zone.
Yeah, he stepped back into the end zone as he received it.
The student section over there going nuts, all dressed in camo. And guess who's leading that student section?
Who's that, Demi?
That would be McKenna Austin. Just like Sis. I think she got hand-me-down all those outfits.
Yeah.
All those tutus and all the silly leotards and all that stuff. It's good to see him. Danny Cassette, big running the boys over there at the volleyball games. Big defensive play there that time. Stepping in, making the big tackle there. Making it Nathan Prince on the stop.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big hit by Prince.
Loss on the play of 1. It's going to bring up second down and 11. (28-0) North Medford. Can't sit back on your laurels, though. This Mountain View team, they can throw and they can run. And a different runner up the middle this time. They ran Harpole as a decoy on the outside. They got it inside this time to the fullback, and that's Riley Oates, the senior.
For Mountain View, they just want to try to run something different, see if they can catch North Medford off guard and get something to work.
Gonna bring down 3rd and 8 now as the clock continues to run, going to the 10-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Back to Pat. Oh, look at that tackle coming over the top. Just over the middle. Prince just blitzed. He's got 2 big plays right now on this drive. And that didn't feel that good, I can tell you that, for Jacoby Moss.
Yeah, that's a hard hit that he did not see coming.
Prince just came through that line like a freight train.
Yeah, someone missed their assignment blocking him. And that brings up 4th and long, and Mountain View will punt it.
And back there is Batiste, and you know he'd like to run one back.
Yeah, I don't know. He's pretty far back there.
For a little speedster. Because he wants to have full speed, a full head of steam when he catches it. There's the snap, low snap. They get the kickoff. The bounce, not going to have a chance for a run back. Ball's going to get down at about the 47-yard line, and that is where the Black Tornado will take over 1st and 10. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on Table Rock Sports. Stay with us, folks. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, 7-0 this quarter. The rest is 28-0. Back after this. Doctors James Savage and Rajiv Rajagopal are happy to welcome Dr. Brian Clevenger to the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls offers a full scope of services from corrective jaw surgery, wisdom teeth removal, general anesthesia, dental implants, and much more. For more information or to schedule a consultation, call 541-779-3781. That's 541-779-3781. Brad on the first carry, getting things going. Doctors James Savage and Rajiv. He did get a first down. This time they get it to Sandusky, and look at him go. Sandusky put his head down running north and south, and he picks up 15 on that carry.
Yeah, great running after the impact.
Taking a look at all the John L. Scott scoreboards around. St. Mary's up 36-0. Mazama up 21-0 at the half. Somebody's birthday they're singing. It's your birthday, Chris?
Not mine.
No? Oh, Carpenter, those hands, boy, I'll tell you. Yards after the catch, too, for Carpenter.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of those yards were horizontal yardage, but still a great way to fight.
Yeah, he picked up about 6 on that. It's going to bring up second down and about 4 for the Black Tornado. Sandusky, the lead back. Cassette down here on this side. Grafton up on top. At the tight end is Carpenter. Ooh, Carpenter moved. There we go. They switched the formation. Coming this way. Brad says, I'm going to go back the other way. And he tried to make something happen, boy, and he just ran backwards. Loss on the play makes it now 3rd down and about 13. 14. North Medford coming back. Baptiste back there. They've got Nolan Morris out here with Jet Carpenter. A couple of good options. There's a fly pattern to the corner. Sandusky comes back to get it, trying to get away from the defender. Jack Barrett was all over him in the end zone. He had to try to get away and come back and get his hands free to make the catch and just couldn't quite pull it off.
Yeah, that was actually Carpenter in the end zone, and yeah, great play both ways down low. That was going to be one of them's ball, and Carpenter had it, just couldn't quite bring it in.
Oh, I thought it was 34, sorry. So that is going to bring up now 4th down and 13. Same formation. Comes Chance Costanzo into motion. One block. Defense takes down 2 Black Tornado in 1 shot.
Yeah, Stoltz couldn't really find any room to run there. And that will be a turnover on downs.
So it'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Cougars. And a bright spot for them there to not give up another score. Get back in this game. Working hard. 1st and 10. Ball now sits at the 25-yard line for the Mountain View Cougars. Looking downfield, he's got a man. Oh, and look at that interception by Nolan Morris. Wow, that is a pretty one.
I don't know why Morris isn't the go-to receiver on offense, because he's got some sticky hands.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. The picks that he's made, the catches that he's made, that was nice. Nice catch there by Nolan Morris on the pick. Take a look at it real quick here. Here it comes, it's going to go down the sideline. And just look at him, just step up in the way, puts his hands up, kicks it, holds on despite the hit. Nicely done by Morris.
Neron into the game now at quarterback.
Yeah, I noticed Stoltz took a little hit on that last play when he and the lineman collided.
Yeah.
And they both went down together. Maybe just give him a chance here. Handing off, making the run now, Garrett Henderson. So maybe they're starting to make some adjustments, give some other players opportunity. Colby, remember last week, came in, led a really nice long drive for a score.
Yeah.
It's got to be nice for Coach Turner when you got 2 guys you can put in and know that there's really not going to be that much of a change in the offense.
Yeah, both of them very even in skill sets.
And if something happens to the 2 of them, then you got Sherborne coming in behind them.
Yeah.
Anderson again on the carry, gets down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. That is going to bring up a 3rd down. Let's see. I think it's going to be 4. Let's see. Yeah, they mark it where they mark it. Yeah, 3rd and 4. Glad to have you with us tonight. 7 games online if you want to watch them. Mazama at Phoenix. Mazama leads at 21-0. Crater 45-14 over North Bend. St. Mary's 42-0 over Gold Beach. Chance Costanzo on the catch. Student section, loud and proud tonight. Should be. Team's doing good.
Yeah.
Team's striving to go to 4-0 on this season. Mountain View still has something to say about that. They're on. Passes to the outside. Ooh, that's dangerous. That was almost a backward pass there. That was scary.
Yeah, I think that's what Carpenter was worried about. So he said, hey, I'm just going to bring this in and go down with it.
Yeah, I'm not going to try anything crazy because that would have been really nuts. And so that is going to be a 2nd down and 10. Chance Costanzo goes out. Henderson on the carry. Boy, look at him squirm. Wow, he gets wrestled down there. Hogtied fashion. Good job there by Wyatt Hebrard. Wyatt Hebrard, the senior for Mountain View. Kind of just picked him up. I was waiting to see him do an 8-second rope tie. It's going to be 3rd down. Going to get down to, let's see, they're going to mark the forward progress to the 21-yard line. That should be a 1st down. It is. It is going to be 1st and 10. Clock continues to run. Down close to the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Mountain View Cougars, Black Tornado from North Medford. Sporting those new red helmets with the old Black Tornado with the stripe. People like it. That's the old school Black Tornado right there. Henderson just following his blockers. Gotta love your big lineman. You just snuggle up to him and just say, okay, let's go.
Yeah, whatever helps to pick up yardage.
Gets down inside the 20 to about the 18. It'd be 2nd and 7 for the Black Tornado. Henderson just getting carry after carry. That one, no real gain on the play. Gonna bring up 3rd and 7 now for the Black Tornado. Again, coming up tomorrow, you got girls soccer, boys soccer, and volleyball. How come there's no boys volleyball teams? Huh?
Well, there are in other states. We just don't have them.
Just don't have them here?
Yeah.
I love playing volleyball. Fakes, looking for the pass into the corner. Oh, had Carpenter streaking there, but good defense there. Jack Bennett.
Bennett had the play Carpenter tie there. You can't give him any room.
Nope.
Or he'll bring in a pass.
That's going to bring up 4th down. My guess is right here they're going to go for it. Nope, Cossette coming in for a field goal. Danny Cossette, field goal kicker. This is going to end up being 33-yarder.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those that you say, hey, why not go for the field goal, get a chance in-game to work on what we've been practicing.
On a little longer kick. There's the snap. There's the kick. It's up. And that is the first one he has missed all season. It had the distance. It was way over the top of the left upright.
Yeah.
Just went a little bit left. It had plenty of leg under it.
Yeah, well, I think it was over the top of the left upright, not through the left upright.
Yeah, that makes the difference between the arms going up or going across each other by the referee. So Mountain View will have it 1st and 10. White Mazda SUV needs to move. They're going to tow you. Here comes Harpole. Keenan Harpole. Used to work with a great guy named Devin Harpole when I was doing the North Medford games on radio at Radio Medford. Old Devin Harpole moved up to Eugene. There it is again. Nice defensive play. Look at that containment. Sandusky's in there. Also in on the stop, too, making a quick play. Devin Blankenship just shut down that lane quickly.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd down, and let's call it 8. Coming up, under a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. At the half, Crater 45-14 over North Bend. Looking down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down play. My guess, as much as they don't want to, it'll bring up a punt.
You sure it won't be a field goal from here?
Yeah, I was going to say. Well, sometimes when it's like this and they're 4 touchdowns behind, you go for it.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick would. I've seen him go for it from the 25 before. Of course, when you have Tom Brady at the quarterback. Noisy little bunch over there. There's the kick. He's got a chance to run this one back. Teast gets it down to the 40-yard line. So under a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. North Medford will have it 1st and 10. North Medford soccer coming your way tomorrow. Girls soccer against Roseburg at 1 o'clock. Also South Eugene at Grants Pass. That match at 1 p.m. there on the pitch. And then volleyball, Thurston at Crater at 1:15. So 3 events all at 1:15 for your viewing pleasure on Table Rock Sports. They're on back under center. Brad in the backfield. There goes Henderson. Brad cuts to the outside. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he had like one guy to meet and he grabbed his leg. Good job there saving the score, because if it wasn't for Wyatt Hebrard, he grabbed onto Brad's ankles. He saved that busting wide open. And it will be 1st and 10 for the Black Tornado. Counting down here in the 3rd quarter. Again, coming up tonight, Friday Night Football on Channel 10 highlights. And I believe they have Mazama in studio tonight. So check that out. Mazama in town. Playing Phoenix. I think they're playing Phoenix. They're the only ones playing. It's 28-0. End of the 3rd quarter on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us, folks. You're watching Table Rock Sports coverage of high school football in the OSAA. We're back in just a moment. The Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery provide professional, personal, and compassionate care for their patients. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls practice the full scope of services, from corrective jaw surgery to wisdom teeth removal and much more. For more information or to schedule your complimentary dental implant consultation, call 541-779-3781. And we welcome you back to Spiegelberg Stadium, 28-0 at the end of the 3rd. Getting ready to start the 4th quarter of play. Here we go. North Medford on the drive. Look at that run. Devin Brad off to the races, in for the score. Touchdown, Black Tornado. Devin Brad just took it and just went zoom right up the middle.
Yeah, nothing they could do to stop him.
Set on for the point after attempt. Uh-oh. Late guy coming in. There we go. There's the kick. It's up. And it's good. So let's take a look at this by Devin Brad. Here comes the run. Man in motion. Brad just kind of goes right up the middle, and boom, nobody's there. Basically untouched. Right into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Tornado. Running back down the sideline. So 35-0 now here in the fourth quarter. Glad you could be with us on Table Rock Sports. Some other scores around. It is St. Mary's 42, Gold Beach 0. Grant 38, Roosevelt 6, Crater 45-14. And you've got Mazama 28-0 over Phoenix. And the South Medford score, let's see, they don't have the scoreboard up. In McMinnville. Listen to that crowd over there. Got the band, the cheerleaders, the student section. They're rocking.
You will know another game going on right now that'll bet is a good one. Lake Oswego at Tiger, the number 1 and number 2 teams in the 6A.
Yeah. I bet you that is going to be a barn burner. Lake Oswego last year had the opportunity to call the state championship game with them in Sheldon at Hillsborough Stadium. That was a good game. Sent Michael Johnson off to Penn State. Or Michael Johnson Jr., sorry. Coming on the field late, Luke Pugliano.
Yeah, they said Baptiste had to come off the field.
Something equipment-wise?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's weird. Coach is over there talking to him. There's a little high kick right down the middle of the field. Nice play there. Coming in for the tackle, Tanner Gueron.
Good tackle there. Flag back here on the 45, though.
Yeah. Let's see what that does. That's usually right where the first contact happens from the team coming down. Maybe it was a bad block or something. See what the Whitecaps got to say. Holding is the call.
Holding against Mountain View will put them back even further, but they'll still have a 1st and 10 opportunity.
11:43 to go here in the game. On the fourth quarter on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 35-0 North Medford with the lead. Mountain View, Harpole in the backfield, single back. Gets the play, nice play, stepping up into the gap there is Brad Reed, the junior. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. No real gain on the play. I think they gave him 1. 2nd and 9. He's rolling, Jacoby. over the head of his receiver, intended out there for Jack Barrett. But Moss rolling on his right. He's got great form. I like the way he throws the ball. Next week, this Black Tornado team will travel to Sheldon. Chris and I will be on the road again. I think we need to get that Willie Nelson song in our playlist, Chris.
Yeah.
Heading to Sheldon. Then we're home for a few, and then one more road trip before the end of the season at Aloha. Pass ruled an incomplete pass. That is going to bring up now 3rd and 9. Oh no, actually going to be 4th and 10. So I thought I was giving him a yard, but they didn't give him a yard. 4th and 10 now. Back to punt. That's the hold up here. Here it comes. Ooh, bobble snap. Ooh. Boy, were they lucky on that. And it gets down by Mountain View. North Medford will have it right there at the 39-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10 as we're under 11 minutes to go in the game. Coming up tonight later on Friday Night Football, highlights from all the games around, games away as well. South Medford at McMinnville. Last we checked, they were up. Grant up over Roosevelt. Ozama 35-0 over Phoenix. Comes Neuron. And going to be under center. Henderson in there in the backfield. Henderson gets back to about the line of scrimmage, picks up a yard. Be 2nd and 9. Looking down the sideline, he's got a man. And there's a flag. Trying to get it to Chance Costanzo. And guy got in the way. Get the call here. They're going to mark it off.
Pass interference on the defense.
Takes it into Mountain View territory. Right now on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford leads it 35-0. Got a feeling they're not done yet. Henderson, oh, look at Neuron. He keeps it. He makes a move, gets it down close to the 32-yard line. Nice little scramble there.
Yeah.
Good fake.
Yeah, that's something that we haven't seen much from Neuron is the running game, but that was a great play.
Yeah, he's got little moves like Jagger. I know. Henderson in the backfield again. And then they also have Brett Rucker back there. Gain of 1. Ball down at the 32-yard line now. Under 10 minutes to go here in the game. Again, coming up at the end of the game, we'll have our post-game show brought to you by My Circle K. We'll recap the game, look at what's happening tomorrow as well. You're getting ready for conference play starting next week. Anderson getting to the sideline. Gets finally run out of bounds. He'll have the first down. Student sections are really rowdy when your team is winning, aren't they?
Yeah.
Give it to Henderson. He meets a host of Mountain View tacklers there. Note to jersey suppliers, please don't put light colored numbers on white jerseys.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Mountain View with the silver on white.
Yeah. Looks nice up close.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you're up here 100 yards away, even with binoculars, it's hard to spot. Going to be second down and 10 now. Got a flag coming in.
Holding against North Medford. Will back them up.
Five touchdowns on the night for the Black Tornado. They've been doing well at scoring, no doubt about that. This is actually their lowest scoring of the year. North Medford averaging, let's see, what is it? Passing 600 yards. Not a lot of passing tonight. A couple of touchdown catches. A pick six. And Neuron comes back into the huddle after getting the call. We hear it go from us next door up here, down to the field, down to the quarterback, into the huddle.
Neuron spinning and falling forward. They, with that, get back to the original line of scrimmage. So now it is 4th and 10.
We just got a message that the girls' soccer game is moved up to 11 a.m.
Okay.
There it is. And another field goal attempt by Cassette. This time it's perfect. Danny Cassette on the kick. Here it is for you. 38-0. And it goes out of bounds. They'll get a penalty flag and a little better field position. Again, if you were planning on going to the Roseburg North Medford soccer game tomorrow, it's been moved up to 11. Maybe because of weather.
Yeah.
Get it in before the rain comes, or travel schedules. Not sure why. But thanks for giving us that message. Just got, let's see. Somebody sent us that. Patrick Mangan, 6th grade Washington Elementary North Medford girls soccer coach, sent us a message. And on that play, on the run, Luke Roberts. First and 10 for the Cougars. North Medford with a 38-0 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford with a 21-0 lead at McMinnville. Mazama with a 35-0 lead. Grant with a 45-6 lead. And 48-6 lead for St. Mary's. So some big lopsided scores tonight. Crater 52-14 over North Bend. Those are some big lopsided scores.
Yeah, they are.
Second down now. Jacoby Moss, the sophomore quarterback. That's very encouraging for the program. He's only a sophomore. He's played really well. Pitch is out. Here comes an end around. Getting it out here. Jack Barrett. And gets taken down there. A bunch of tacklers. Among them, Devin Blankenship. What? Clock continues to run. Got the first down, 1st and 10. Here's the pitch. Nice little run, good effort, keeping the legs pumping. Look at that. Good run there that time by Luke Roberts.
Yeah, Roberts with some good foot movement and able to just keep moving downfield. That will move the chains.
Clock continues to run. You know, the North Medford defensive coaches trying to get some other players out there to get some experience, but boy, would they like a shutout.
Yeah.
Pitching out, here's Roberts again over the right side, cutting back, runs into his own man. Gets hauled down there. On the tackle that time, Peyton Hamlin, the senior. Clock continues to run. Roberts coming in, being very impressive. Stepping in for Harpole. Pass into the corner, way over the head of everybody. Oh, we got a flag down there.
Yeah, that might be a pass interference call.
See what we get here. against the Black Tornado. Going to put him inside the red zone down to about the 13-yard line.
Yeah, Demi, big opportunity here for the Cougars.
Mountain View with a scoring opportunity here late in the game. Get on the board. Make that a little less painful of a 4-hour or 5-hour bus ride. Ooh, there was some motion there. Oh, fumble. Ball's loose. And North Medford signaling like they have it, and they do. Black Tornado come up with the fumble. Been that kind of night for them. Here you go. You can check it out. Here's the play. Comes right up the middle. Loses the ball down low. Black Tornado get on top of it and get the fumble recovery. Back to live action now. In at quarterback now, Dawson Sherborne. So again, all three quarterbacks get to play. Sherborne in under center. Hands ball off.
That's a luxury you have when you win games big, being able to get those younger guys experience towards the ends of games.
It helps you because if you come up across injuries or if you come up on a long season and you know guys go down, it's going to help you. Dawson Sherborne under center. Anderson on the carry that time. Nowhere to go. Good job by Mountain View shutting down the lane. Here in the fourth quarter. Counting down under 2 minutes to go. Maybe third down and 9. He's waiting on the time. Gets the ball out to about the 15-yard line. That will bring up fourth down. The clock continues to run as it approaches 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. So a good job by Dawson Sherborne, just executing a few plays, running out the clock. And the punting team will come on. Oh, so they called a timeout, hopefully to do something to change it here with a minute 19 to go. 4th and 6 for the Black Tornado. And they're sending back to receive the kick. Jack Barrett has been active tonight.
Looks like they'll bring Neron back in to kick it.
Yeah. Brad is the up back there for the block. Short kick. And it's blocked. What a break for Mountain View. I was wondering why he wasn't that far back.
Yeah.
He was there really short like a shotgun pass.
Well, I think it might have been trying to do some trickery because Brad went out like he was running a route instead of blocking.
That was really weird because I'm sitting there going, he's not back far enough for a long snap.
Yeah.
All right, Mountain View with a golden opportunity here, 1st and 10. Looking for the pass, rolling out, Jacoby Moss. Coming back the other way, asking for a block, looking for the goal line. He's fighting it. He wants it. He's down to about the 2-yard line. He goes out of bounds. And he gets out of bounds right with 1 minute to play. It's going to bring up second down now. Second and goal. Mountain View. Boy, oh boy, how much would they like to get on this scoreboard?
Yeah.
And there they do. They get on the board. Number 44 bringing it in, Luke Roberts. It's a touchdown for Mountain View.
Roberts skates into the end zone untouched.
Yeah.
To put Mountain View on the board.
As they say, it might be a little too late. Too little, too late. In for the kick. Here's the snap. Placed. Kick is up. And it's good. Makes it 38-7. And North Medford, I'm guessing, might see an onside kick here. You think maybe?
We'll have to see.
Could be. Anyway, we thank you for being with us tonight. I want to remind you the people who help make this possible, and there are a lot of them that make it free for you to see these games. You've got the Lithia Superstore, thanks for watching. It's made possible by our outstanding sponsors, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore on Crater Lake Highway, and General Manager Jason Lawrence. Browse online at lithiasuperstore.com and then come in and work with our outstanding staff. Say hi and thanks to Jason Lawrence if you get a chance. Our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. Also, too, My Circle K post-game report coming up your way. You can get your crunch on with crispy, crunchy chicken. It's available at My Circle K. That's a game winner right there, you ask me. You can find them, follow them, kick back with them. Check it out, mycirclek.com. So, in everybody's best guess here, we're going to see a onside kick. Or a pooch kick, which is the new onside kick.
Yeah.
There it goes. Bing, bang, boing. Ball's loose. Black Tornado get on it. And a nice job there. I mean, that ball's coming at you, and it looked like Danny Cassette got on that one. 55 seconds left in this one. North Medford basically just has to take a couple knees here, and that'll be it. Dawson Sherborne back under center. Looks like victory formation to me. Basically take a knee. Keep the clock running for the last minute of play. Waiting for it to get down inside 30 seconds. And that pretty much should do it. North Medford will improve to 4-0, and they have won more games so far than they won all of last year. That is a big statement for the Black Tornadoes. It counts down. Horn getting ready to blow. Referee standing there waiting. That's it. It is a final. And we're glad to have you with us here tonight. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, wrap things up. When we come back right after this, stay with us. Well, it is a final, and it is 38-7. Mountain View comes back, gets a score late by Roberts. But other than that, North Medford ringing the bell. Let's get a shot of them over there celebrating. They ring that bell, the student section goes nuts. There's the band, the student section. They've been very supportive of this team all night long. Nice little celebration there at the end of the game. Touchdowns on the night for Devin Grafton, 2 for Brad. You've had Morris with a score, and then pick 6 by Chance Costanzo. And so some great scoring there. Again, 38-7, North Medford with the win, improving to 4-0 on the season. Other scores around the league, it's 21-0 in the fourth by South Medford. You've got Mazama 45-0 over Phoenix in the fourth. You've got Crater 59-21, that one late in the third. And Grant up 52-22. St. Mary's won big at Gold Beach, that's where they were at. And now they're playing the song over there, and everybody, they do the tribute. Helmets off to the crowd, good for them. And we thank you for watching today's broadcast. Be sure to download the free TableRockSports.net app. Watch a replay of this game free on your mobile devices. We'd like to thank North Medford High School Athletic Director Patrick Grady for hosting the Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. Special thanks to head coaches Brian Crum and Steve Turner for being on the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be tomorrow at 11 a.m. for soccer. Thanks, Coach Mangan, for telling us that. And catch some of the great features updated on our website at TableRockSports.net and follow us online at Facebook.com/TableRockSports and on Twitter at TableRockSports. We hope you enjoyed this free broadcast made possible by our supporting sponsors. Check in Friday Night Football coming up tonight on News 10 for all the highlights and scores. Again, the final score 38-7, North Medford with the win over Mountain View. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports with Christopher Janish. I'm Demity Soto, and thanks for watching, and good night from Medford, Oregon.